What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the third ReadMe podcast. My name is Bhanuka.
And I'm Yudhanjay.
And yes, let's get on to today's topics, which happens to be somewhere which I've just lost. Just hold on.
Wait. Didn't I just Facebook the topics?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, first up we have the Samsung Note 4's gap. What's happened is apparently there is a gap in the outside edge of the Samsung Note 4. And here's the creepy part. Samsung acknowledges that this is a necessary manufacturing feature. And it also says that this gap might expand slightly over time. Do you really want an expanding phone?
Hashtag Gapgate.
Hashtag Gapgate indeed.
I mean, the iPhone users are having a really fun time wrecking on Samsung as the war wages on back and forth. But then again, it doesn't bend.
It doesn't bend. How about the...
yes, speaking of the fact that it doesn't bend, we are going to link you a video in the description. Please do read it. It's called the Samsung Gluteus Maximus stress test for the Galaxy Note 4. And like we say...
for those who don't know what the Gluteus Maximus is...
No, but let them watch the video. That's the whole fun of it.
But it's the ass.
It is the ass.
It's a 100-kilo ass on a phone.
Right. It's pretty much that. They say that if you leave things in your back pocket long enough, they tend to bend. And then they have an animated video showing, for example, your wallet.
And your credit card.
Your wallet, your credit cards, and a fork. Yes, they show...
Why would you put a fork there?
They literally say, no, I don't know why it was there.
Oh, okay,
but the fork does bend, and then they show the smartphone. This is again to rip on the bend gate. But still, they did it in such a good way that people enjoy it. Not like the whole "it doesn't take a genius" series done by Samsung, where if you took the like to dislike ratio, it's basically 50-50. But this is like a 90.
Whoa, let's not get too technical. It has over 1 million views. That should be enough. You should go there and add your million plus one. What's next on the agenda?
Yes, but just one more minute.
No, I don't want to see a man's ass.
It's not a man's ass, it's a robotic ass. There's no one there. It's just an ass with bricks full of it.
Holy shit, it's even got genes on it.
Yeah, but that's...
They built a robot and they put genes on it.
No, they took a pair of genes and they put bricks on it. And they just start pounding it.
Right.
It's not a real dude's ass.
It's Samsung, man. It's Korea. You never know what they might get up.
You never know. But basically, it's pretty strong is what they're trying to say.
Yeah. So where is a... alright, have you been playing Shadow of Mordor?
Yes. It's a bit expensive.
And it's apparently epic. Everybody's going gaga over it. IGN is giving it 9.3. But then again, IGN's a bit biased.
But the game is pretty good. Especially for all of you who like single-player games. You know what? I'll let you tell a bit about it.
So basically, Lord of the Rings has the Middle Earth. Is it the Shadow of Mordor?
They actually called it Middle Earth instead of Lord of the Rings.
Indeed.
Mainly, I assume it's because of all the bad... all of the previous
Lord of the games have been bad. Very bad.
Really bad, and they probably don't want to affiliate it with and just give people an instant impression as, oh look, another Lord of the Rings game, let's throw this away as well.
Yeah, the cool part is they made it open world, and here's a really cool part. Celebrim, the guy who made the original 3 rings for the elves, kind of ties back into this game as the wraith who possesses your character to do what he has to do. It's a bit of a long-winded tale, but the upshot is they've really tied into the literature and the lore. And that I find is fantastic. It's an open world game. It's got some real orc politics going on there. It's got good combat. It's pretty good, man.
But there are some parts where it's just downright stupid. Why? As far as efficiency goes, to have your game running on ultra settings, they require...
No, that's bull. You see, a friend of mine and I installed it. I know it says ultra settings, but he installed it on a laptop running...
Right, but the thing is, they said the ultra settings has not been released yet. So even if you have the ultra settings, you'll be running it on high. The ultra setting is going to be coming out soon. However, you would require 6 gigs of video RAM to play that. That basically means...
Well, fair enough. I mean, I assume it puts some sort of super sampling on board, like The Witcher 2 did.
But 6 gigs of video RAM is basically Titan or GTA 4.
Well, the thing is, I mean, I'm perfectly comfortable with playing it on high. And trust me, on high, it runs on damn near anything. It runs on a laptop with a GT640M, and that's pretty crap. It runs on a laptop with GT640M, which means, I mean, honestly, it's pretty good.
There is one thing I really did enjoy about the game. you know, when usually you kill something, you get loot and the whole generic stuff, right? But when you get killed by an AI, the AI gets loot and the AI levels up.
Yeah.
That was
smart. That was really smart. And here's the thing, a friend of mine, actually ReadMe's prize photographer, Mr. Ushan Gunasekara, has been playing it, and here's a cool scene. Guy got hammered and he ran away from a bunch of orcs. And the next time he came back, they taunted him.
Yes.
Oh, that's brilliant. Not that I don't want Ushan to get taunted, but there you go.
Rest in peace, Ushan.
Yeah. There's also Windows 10 to talk about.
Yes.
They've kind of skipped over 9 because 7, 8, 9. It's a bad joke, but I had to make it. The good part is it looks like they're bringing back the start menu. None of that start screen crap, but they've properly integrated the Windows.
I never did enjoy that start screen.
No, I just took it out. I have this add-in thing that
how
just
do
takes
I want to
out.
do this like right now. How do I do it?
No, I'll show you. I'll show you after this. It's like properly epic. It gives you a start menu here, none of that pressy crap.
Pressy crap.
Yeah. Also, we did an article called The Most Popular Tech Companies in Sri Lanka, and it's been going a bit viral, which is lovely. Even if you don't agree with it, you should read it.
I mean, it's just basically our opinion on what we think it is. It doesn't...
No, this is what we know it is. This is popularity.
Shots fired. Jinx. Now, Viraj won't be speaking for the rest of this podcast.
Alright, so basically, here are like our top 4 most popular companies, right? This is based on the word of mouth. Now, we are journalists, right? This is based purely on...
We are not all journalists here. Let's make that clear. There is one journalist and one guy who does other stuff.
Like what?
Like stuff on the internet. So carry on.
Fine. There's one journalist.
Carry on, Mr. Journalist.
Thank you, kind sir. Basically, here's our list. We have taken the top spot. We have Virtuosa because, obviously there are legions of people who want to get out of university and go to Virtuosa. It's become like a catchword today. Then there's 99X, who've been funneling quite a lot of money into events and, establishing quite a bit of stage presence. We quite like that. They've been spearheading, the whole Colombo Agile movement is something that they've really been spearheading. You have WSO2, who...
We did a video about
we did a video about that. And they're known for a really huge fish tank.
It's a really good fish tank, though.
It's a really good fish tank. Really epic hackathons and really good salaries. And then there's MIT, which we haven't been into, but is huge because their software runs like a staggering number of the world's stock exchanges. Anyway.
When we say MIT, we need to mention this is not the Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
There is that. It's Millennium IT. And
so there's a big difference, though. Like a pretty massive difference.
Yeah. For example, the spellings. The spellings are completely different. Then, last but not least, actually it's not the last either. We have Mix. You know what? I've always hated the Instagram client because I can't do shit with it. Well, probably because I have a bad phone.
You're not supposed to do much with the Instagram client anyway.
Yeah, it's like what? Just one or two useful
filters.
Take
a selfie and upload it onto Instagram and just pray people like it.
Yeah, well, for the photographers among you, there's an app called Mix. It's on the Google Play Store. It's for iOS. It's pretty epic. What it does is it kind of does a new take on the Instagram client. It's far more featured. For starters, it's got far more filters. All these are handmade, and you have some epic options. For example, you can actually control the f-stops. Okay. Shit's getting serious when a smartphone app lets you control the f-stops. And unfortunately, what it does is it takes simplicity out of Instagram. So if you're a random narcissist taking a selfie in the bathroom where you've just ducked out, after telling your friends I'm gonna pee, then that sentence makes no sense. Again, Mix is not your thing because you're going to spend like an hour trying to figure out what to do. But if you are a photographer...
But then again, if you're the guy who takes like 100 selfies, spending an hour, it's not like you're going to lose any valuable time.
Yes, it's not like, we have better things to do. But you know what? If you actually do enjoy photography and if you are a photographer, know your stuff, Mix is pretty epic for you. Lastly... Samsung has opened a new store in Vattala.
Now, this was done with the help of SoftLogic, right?
SoftLogic they're the guys who do Samsung in Sri Lanka. Well, we saw the article on Daily FT where somebody seems to have gone a bit AWOL on the color coding. You saw that stuff?
I didn't actually read the article.
You click that link for a moment. It's not the article that amuses me as much as that.
Okay, so basically all the keywords have been highlighted.
Yeah, see, somebody clearly handed somebody a press release and this is what happens. But all in all, since I live in, just near Vattala, this means I now have a place I can avoid.
Why though?
Why would I go to Samsung? No, I don't buy Samsung products. It's not that I hate them. I love their Series 9 laptops. It's just that I can't afford them.
That makes perfect sense.
And on that bombshell, as Jeremy Clarkson would say, this is the ReadMe podcast.
My name is Banuka.
And this is Yudanche.
Until next week.
Signing off.